of this year, Toyota hosted their very first Matsuri, which means festival. And aside from the iconic heritage models on display, as well as the immersive driving experiences, they also unveiled 4 brand new models, 3 of which are D-segment models. And that also includes the much anticipated Land Cruiser FJ. With me today is Nicole Ruiters, who is the Senior Manager of Product Planning. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you. Now, before we actually start talking about the Land Cruiser FJ, let's talk about the D segment. You guys have 3 models launching in a space of 3 weeks. Why is it important to the Toyota brand? How does it also translate to the massive product onslaught?
So I think more specifically, it's the D SUV segment. And as we know, in our market, the SUV part of the market is the largest growing sector. Very, very competitive. It is the highest number of competitors within a single segment. And that growth has been astronomical since 2020. And so to bolster the RAV4 performance in that range, we've added Land Cruiser FJ, of course, the new generation RAV4, as well as our first mass-produced battery electric vehicle, which is the BZ4X.
Sure. And also maybe let's talk about that positioning within the Toyota stable, as well as in the South African, automotive industry. Where does this car slot in?
So we have a multi-pathway strategy, and the multi-pathway includes then all types of vehicle drivetrains. And in the onslaught then, we have the LCFJ covering your ICE vehicles. We have RAV4 covering hybrid as well as plug-in hybrid, and then topping the range with BEV on the BZ4X. And that is really to address the ever-changing needs of our consumer, as well as people embracing NEV technology.
A lot of people who know and love the FJ nameplate would have thought this is a continuation of some sort, but indeed it is an entirely different car. Maybe take us through where it's positioned inside the Toyota family, as well as in the South African market as a whole.
It is a different model. It doesn't share any architecture. The FJ Cruiser was a bespoke off-roader, mainly for the American market and introduced globally then. This car is of pure Land Cruiser heritage and coming off the success of the Land Cruiser Prado introduced in 2024.
So what are some of the standout features on the Land Cruiser FJ that would give it an edge above some of its rivals in the segment?
I think from the onset, there is a brand promise with Land Cruiser. So off-road performance and vehicle stability and confidence in your vehicle, as we've experienced today, is just, you feel it immediately. And I don't think that anybody could replicate that sort of heritage. And then obviously keeping up with the trends with all the driver assistance systems, as well as the interior comforts. What is very impressive on the vehicle that you don't immediately notice is the 360-degree sight lines when you're actually in the car. It is quite an impressive offering.
We have been waiting for the pricing of this car since it was unveiled at the Japan Mobility Show back in 2025. Put us out of our misery. There's been chatter on social media. What is the price on this car?
So the price starts with the base model at 714,000 and goes up to 760,400 for the high-end version.
Okay, well, I'm sure there's a long list of people who already want the car, of course.
There is a current waiting list, and we are trying to get as much production as possible to satisfy that list.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it. We will be bringing you a full review of the Land Cruiser FJ in due time. But for now, keep it locked to Ignition GT. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.